It's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Julius Randle. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Here's Ingles. Here's Johnson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pass to Burgess for 3. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Tariq Black. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Lions checked in. Jazz trail by 8. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's Bryant. 27 points for him. Back to Russell. A 3-ball. That's good. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
They set the pick. On the wing, Johnson to the middle. Here's Booker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's Kobe Bryant on the way. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Lakers lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Jazz trail by 6. We've got Larry Nance. Also Bryant out there. And it's Burgess in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Burgess following the bucket by the Jazz. Oh, he wants that one from way outside.
They came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Mack dishes to Favors. Kicks it to Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Bryant. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. It's stolen by Nance. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Bryant's running. Hayward outside. Knocked loose. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Tariq Black. And Randall subbed in for Nance.
Roy Hibbert. Julius Randle.
Clarkson. The half-court bomb falls off target. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gobert in the corner. Outside Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hayward lays it up and banks it in. Hayward's got 19 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark, last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
And the Lakers call time here.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. But really impressive, his shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
And thank you for that, Doris. Al Young following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. That one goes. Count.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Jazz trail by 10.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubt. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Mack. Williams comes with a double team, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Williams. Here's Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Here's Mack. Favors with the screen. Here's Hood. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Lakers leading by 11. Dishes to Williams. Outside Bryant. Williams passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Young. That's 29 points for Kobe Bryant. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On its way from Hayward for 2. And again, it's Utah.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Bryant.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Young, here we go. side, Williams. It's tipped out to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. There's the dish to Randall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
Mark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
So looking at the season total, this will be their...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
It seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 15. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. At a world peace, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Lyles. There's a screen. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Kobe dishes to Randall. He kicks to Clarkson. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's good. And that's now 33 points for Kobe Bryant.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots the three. And another three for the Lakers.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read the defense well, and make unnecessary cuts.
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He had 5 3-pointers tonight, and that was a big factor in the win. And the D, they weren't giving him the shots. He was taking them on tight defense. Man, he kept moving, kept working, getting open. Great looks, great work ethic by our guy tonight.
Look, how many times have we seen games like this from Kobe? He was the primary option. They needed a bucket, he delivered. His game has evolved in the last few years, but the recipe was working tonight.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.